Hey guys, I'm back again. So you might recognize me. A while back I was a featured collector on Chris's videos here, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your comments and your feedback. They really meant the world to me. So I have quite a small Batman collection in comparison to some of my other collections and some of you guys' collections as well. But yeah, it just meant a lot to hear your feedback and see your comments. I really wanted to do like a bat on a budget section here, I guess that's what Chris calls it, because we see a lot of high-end stuff, which I absolutely love, but I know for the average collector that's quite unattainable. So I wanted to show, you know, some more lower end stuff, I guess. And I was talking to Chris at the BSC here, and the Gotham TV series is something that really propelled me into Batman in a big way. I was a Batman fan before then, but I absolutely adored the Gotham TV series, and I wanted to show you guys my Gotham TV show collection because I feel like it's a show that doesn't get as much love as it perhaps deserves. There was a lot of stuff I didn't get to show you in the first video that I would like to show you now. So if you did watch my featured collector segment, there is stuff here that you didn't see in that video. So thank you very much again to Chris for allowing me to do this. I really enjoyed doing it last time, like I said. So let's get on with Gotham merch. Okay, so I'm going to flick through these fairly quickly because I don't want the video to run too long. But first of all, we have this jumper that was worn by Ivy Pepper in the show, Poison Ivy. Next up, I have this Gotham official 2016 calendar. Then I have a few Gotham mugs to show you. How many times can I say Gotham in this video? This was from a local Comic-Con, I believe, and it's the females in sort of a chibi art style. Then we have an official mug, which I believe was from HMV, of the logo. And then we have this one from a Comic-Con of the Season 1 cast. The printing on this isn't the best printing in the world, to be honest with you. Onto some miscellaneous stuff. We have this Gotham keycard, which is for the Hilton, and I said this in the previous video, I got this on eBay, okay? I did not steal this from a hotel. Then we have a Lucius Fox trading card here. I will be showing you some more trading cards that I didn't get to show you before as we go along. Next up, we have this tiny sketch card of Selina Kyle. This is made by Cisco, as you can see in the top right there. Again, I got this on eBay, so I don't have too much information for you, but I think it's really nice. Then I have this GCPD keyring, a lanyard that I believe was an SDCC exclusive. Again, I got this on eBay, but it's got the characters from Season 1 and then their comic book counterparts, which I think is pretty cool. And then on the back, it just has this, and it's a promo piece, and then the lanyard. Another miscellaneous rubber keychain here. Then this isn't the best quality because I got it for £1 or so at a Comic-Con, but it is a coaster. I forgot the name of it then. A coaster, which is a promo picture of Edward Nygma. This is a special piece to me. This is a police badge. I think, again, this was an SDCC exclusive. Apologies if you can hear a motorbike in the background. They always come as we're filming, don't they? But this is the back of it. It's a little dusty, so sorry about that. Up next, we have my Gotham Funko Pops. I wish they made more of these. I have the full set. So we have James Gordon, Harvey Bullock, Bruce Wayne, Oswald Cobblepot. These boxes are a little bit battered, as you can see. Selina Kyle and Fish Mooney. Up next, we have another mug, Oswald Cobblepot. Then I have this card holder. Now, these two you won't have seen in the previous video because I didn't actually have them, but it's these Gotham pin mates. So you have James Gordon and the Penguin there. They're little wooden figures, and I just thought they were quite cute, so I had to add them to the collection. Up next, we have all the seasons of Gotham on DVD, starting with Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and finally Season 5. Then we have the two Gotham tie-in books, Dawn of Darkness and City of Monsters, both by Jason Starr. I believe these are the only two he did. Someone on the last video I did for Chris mentioned that they had to get these books, so if you did, let me know what you thought of them. Then this has definitely seen better days, but it is a newspaper that came out again for SDCC Comic-Con, I think. This was a promotional item, again, for the show. So feel free to pause if you'd like to. I'm just going to flick through it for you. Again, sorry about the motorbikes. And there's the back. In saying that, I actually think this must have been a UK promo because it's advertising Gotham on Channel 5 rather than on Fox. And then I have these two SFX magazines. The one on the left is primarily for my Hunger Games collection. Yes, I do have a Hunger Games collection, but as you can see, there's an article on Gotham in there. This one has a flash cover, but again, a Gotham article. I'm not going to go through the articles. I don't think you care. Up next, sorry about the glare, I just have this framed poster that I got from Comic-Con. And then I have these Series 1 mini posters. As this is on the Batman statue collector page, I better show a statue, hadn't I? So this, I never showed you the box before when I showed you last time, but this is my James Gordon DC Collectibles. This is the box. There's the back showing you the other statues that were made. And there's the side with the information. And the sculptor. So here he is. I think I said he was a Diamond Select last time. Again, please excuse the dust. He is a DC Collectibles. In the other video I did, excuse the horrendous dust. He's going to get dusted the minute we're done. But I had to actually break the peg, if you can see there, because apparently it's a well-known issue with this statue that his leg just does not fit into the base. I have no idea. But yeah, as you can see, not the best statue in the world by a long stretch, but I'm glad I've got him. Now we're on to my Gotham figures, which I will show you very, very quickly because I did show these in the last featured collector update. But we have Selina Kyle, and this is signed, I can never say her last name right, so please bear with me, Cameron B. Condova, I think that's right. Then apologies for the glare, but we have Oswald Cobblepot here, the Penguin. Then we have Victor Zsasz, and for us who are fans of the show Gotham, I think we can all agree what an amazing actor Anthony Carrigan really is, honestly. Then we have Barbara Keane. Once again, apologies for the glare on these. I don't take them out of the box. Then we have Alfred Pennyworth, which is signed here by Sean Pertwee. Then we have Jim Gordon. Harvey Bullock, again, sorry for the glare, I'm trying my best. And Edward Nygma, which is signed by Corey Michael Smith there. I did show them in the previous video that I did for this channel, but I do also have a couple of loose figures here as well. So that's, you know, what they look like loose. So we're now on to the final section of this video, and this is a folder I didn't show in my featured collector segment. This is my Gotham autographs, trading cards and other miscellaneous paper bits. This is quite full, so I'll flick through them as quickly as I can. On a side note, I am also an autograph collector. I've been collecting autographs for around 15 years, so yeah, that's a whole other kettle of fish, and again, quite an expensive hobby. So we have Donald Logue as Harvey Bullock. This is a cast preprint, so none of these signatures are real. We have a preprint of Paulina Singer. She sent me this through email and she played Josie Mack in the show. Again, another one that was sent through email that I've had to print out, so unfortunately it is a preprint. We have Veselin Todorov-Vinny. I hope I've said that right. He was a stunt performer on the show. Then we have a genuine here, Philip Hernandez. This was sent through the mail and he played a medical examiner. We have Michael J. Berg, who portrayed Detective Charlie Griggs, and he sent me this little note as well. We have Noah Tully Sanderson, who was credited as playing a villain in training. I believe he was in the Red Hood episode. Then we have Victoria Cartagena, who played Renee Montoya for the briefest of brief times. What happened to Renee Montoya and Crispus Allen on the show? Renee Montoya especially has such a big role in the comics, yet in the show, season 1, that's your lot. Then we have J.W. Cortez, who played Detective Alvarez. We have Ali Mang, who was credited as a waltz dancer. And there's the note if you'd like to read it. This is just a print I bought on eBay of Oswald Cobblepot. Oh yeah! I totally forgot. I do have them Gotham prints as well that I didn't show in this video. I did show them in the previous video though, if Chris is kind enough to link it in the description of this one. Then we just have a promo poster here. Another promo poster. These were just little printouts that you could print when Gotham had its own website, so I printed them out. That's the Fish Mooney one, they're just little mask things. Then we have Zoli Dora, who you can see on the floor there. He's a stunt performer. Another one of those masks you could print off from the site. Then we have Danny Doherty, who was a Maroni thug. I hope I've said this guy's name right, but Pow Shadow, is that how you say that? Pow Shadow. He played an Arkham Asylum inmate. Then I can't show this letter, but we have James Rutledge, who played Gennaro Marx. Again, hopefully I say this name right, but we have Marcin or Marcin Peluche, who played a foolhardy drunk. So this is a preprint of Claire Foley, who played Ivy Pepper. However, on the other side, I do have a genuine Ivy Pepper, Claire Foley, and I love this one because it's on a promo card. If you are an autograph collector, we love getting these promo cards. Then we have Lawrence J. Murphy, who played, and I quote, a brothel security guard. Moving on, we have a few from Corey Michael Smith, who played Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. I've got another one here. This is actually dedicated to someone else because it's an eBay purchase. Yes, another one of those things I printed off from the Gotham official website years ago. Then we have Richard Kind, who you can see just there, who played Mayor Aubrey James. Among lots of other things, Richard Kind's been in a lot. This is actually a Star Trek photo, I think. This is Marina Baccarin. Again, she's been in a lot of things. She obviously played Lee Tompkins in the show. This is not her as Lee. I do believe this is her in Star Trek, like I say. Then, again, not on a Gotham image, but we have Ben McKenzie, who played Jim Gordon in the show. Then, sorry about the glare, but we have Paul Bomber, who played Cheech. Then I have a few official autograph cards. So we have Chris Chalk as Lucius Fox, Danny Cannon. This is on a CSI Miami card, but he was the executive producer on the show. And Robert Gorry, who played John Grayson. Then we have a double here, David Mazouz and Ben McKenzie, obviously Bruce Wayne and Jim Gordon. Next up we have Christian Comer, who played a Mutants member. Then I have to cover a lot for this one, so it's going to be quite difficult to show. But we have Neil Flesher, who played a frozen policeman. Then we have Dennis Rees, who also played a GCPD police officer. Hopefully I'm saying this guy's name right, but we have Michael Shatravka. Is that right? I hope so. And he's credited as a pedestrian. Then we have Brian Hobson, who's credited as a bar patron. As you can see, I don't really discriminate with whose autograph I get. Anyone who was in Gotham, I want their autograph. Same for a lot of the fandoms I collect for. I don't just go for the main actors. Now, behind there is interesting. He actually sent me a copy of his script, so that was super cool. And here's the letter that came with that. Then we have Faith Logan, who's credited as an upscale restaurant patron. Next up, I really cannot say this guy's second name, but it's Andreas Pliatsikas. I think I've utterly butchered that. He's credited as a museum patron. Then we have a couple from Paul Vincent Raposada, who is, again, credited as a pedestrian. And that's another one of him. Then we have Lynn Valley, who was credited as a nun. Now, this is one that I'm sure you will all recognise, Carol Kane. And in Gotham, she, of course, played Gertrude Cobblepot. Then we have a couple here from Robin Lord Taylor, who played the Penguin. Then I have a couple from Nicholas DiGosto, who played Harvey Dent. Stephen Kopfer, who was a Gotham cab driver. And there's the back for that one. Then we have Caroline Lagerfeld, who portrayed Mrs. Keene. I have another autograph of hers, but it's in my Buffy folder, because she was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Then we have a few from Anthony Carrigan, of course, Victor Zaz. Then Jose Baez, I hope I've said that right, who is credited as a pimp. And there's the letter. Then we have Oscar Pavlo, who was a Sirens nightclub patron. Johnny DiGiorgio, who is credited as Nuclear Family Son. Some of these names, honestly. Then we have Ron Rifkin, who played Father Creel. Billy Peterson, again, who was credited as a pimp. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Then we have Erin Richards, who played, of course, Barbara Keene, affectionately known as Stabby Babs. One of my gems in this collection, Jada Pinkett Smith, who, of course, played Fish Mooney. Then we have Maggie Gahar, who played the second version of Ivy Pepper. Sean Pertwee as Alfred Pennyworth. James Remar as Frank Gordon. And finally, two from Al Sapienza, who portrayed Dick Lovecraft. So apologies if this video was really long, but there we have it, my entire Gotham collection. So thank you once again to Chris, the Batman statue collector, for allowing me to grace your channel again. If you didn't watch the other collection video I did, then like I say, I'm sure Chris will link it for me. Please go and check that out. It would mean a lot. Once again, thank you so much for all the comments, suggestions, feedback on the previous video. I really have took them on board and it means a lot to me. So from one everyday collector to the other, from one bat on a budget to the other, I'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye bye.